So that was the time where I somehow got in. And then I remember 2018. Actually, there's a funny story because it was February 2018. I went for 2 weeks to the Mauritanian desert and with no signal, no internet at all. I came back,
Wow.
50% off. I can just, throw it off. So that was the story back then when I was like, what is this crypto? Let's forget about this. I don't want to hear about this anymore. What a scam almost. And then a few years later, I came back, but this time from the technology perspective, really. So I wanted to understand what it is under the hood, what the technology can help us build, how it can progress the society as it is. And it was, I called it the DeFi summer. So the summer 2020, I played with a bunch of stuff on Ethereum back then. So, and then when it was like the peak of it, I remembered I needed to set my alarm clock at like 4 a.m. in the morning, trying to get the gas prices low enough for me, to not spend that much. And I was like, if this is the future of finance, I'm not sold. So then eventually I started to look into alternatives, and I saw Polkadot, I saw Kusama back then. And there was this local community in the Czech Republic building stuff and helping the community of Polkadot and Kusama. So I saw a bunch of projects there. I also helped run a bunch of validators in there, but still it was testnet. Like nothing was real, right? So compared to this experience on Ethereum when I needed to wake up, luckily for me, a few months later, I tried sending this transaction on this very new chain I've never heard of. It was like February 2021. And I hit the send button, I hit the approve, and it just happens. And it works like magic. And I'm like, I find it a bit suspicious. So I swapped back and forth just to test it. And it worked like every single time. I'm like, what is this? And I started to learn about this. So that was when I discovered Solana. And this magic moment for me was something, I just fall in love with Solana. So I wanted this magic moment to preserve and to be introduced to as many people out there. So I started thinking, how can I contribute to the system, to this magical, lovely thing that's around? And I thought that there was this hackathon around February 2021, 2-3 days left to apply.
Step did as well. We did that one.
Right. And Mango, right? So that was this Solana Serum hackathon back then. We applied. I didn't know anything about Solana really at the time. So we just applied with this concept, this idea to do liquid staking, because I knew liquid staking from Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem. I knew it quite well. I understood it mainly as a DeFizer, that it makes my stake liquid and I can use it further in DeFi. But then as I figured like what Solana is and where maybe the pain points back there were on, I also understood how it can help on the infrastructure, on the network level side of Solana. So that's like when it all started, this concept and idea, and we signed up for the hackathon.